Imagine a future where a thought isn't just an internal whisper, but a command directly controlling the world around you. A future where intention alone can move a cursor, compose a symphony, or translate into the nuanced movements of a robotic limb. This isn't science fiction. It is the breathtaking frontier of brain-computer interfaces, or BCIs, a technology poised to fundamentally redefine what it means to be human and how we interact with our environment. We stand at the precipice of an era where the very boundaries between mind and machine are blurring, promising capabilities once relegated to the realm of myth. At its core, a brain-computer interface is a direct communication pathway between an enhanced or wired brain and an external device. These interfaces translate the brain's electrical activity, the intricate symphony of neurons firing, into signals that external technology can understand and act upon. This isn't about reading minds telepathically. It's about decoding the specific electrical patterns associated with intentions, motor commands, or cognitive processes. Once decoded, these neural signals can be used to operate computers, manipulate prosthetic limbs with unprecedented dexterity, or facilitate complex communication, bridging the gap between thought and action. The current state of brain-computer interfaces primarily shines in the medical domain, offering profound hope to individuals living with severe neurological conditions. For those paralyzed by spinal cord injuries or debilitating diseases like amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, BCIs have already provided a lifeline, restoring a sense of agency. Patients with locked-in syndrome, who retain cognitive function but lose all voluntary muscle control, can now communicate through pure thought, spelling out words or selecting options with their minds. This revolutionary application is not merely enhancing life. It is, in many cases, fundamentally restoring dignity and the capacity for meaningful interaction. The methods for capturing these delicate neural signals vary significantly, presenting a spectrum of technical challenges and opportunities. Non-invasive BCIs, such as electroencephalography or EEG, measure brain activity from electrodes placed on the scalp. While safer and easier, they offer lower signal resolution and precision. In contrast, invasive BCIs involve surgically implanting electrodes directly into the brain tissue, providing a far richer, more detailed data stream, though at the cost of surgical risk and long-term biocompatibility concerns. This fundamental trade-off between invasiveness and signal fidelity remains a central design hurdle. Companies like Neuralink and Synchron are at the forefront of developing these advanced invasive interfaces, pushing the boundaries of possibility. Neuralink, for instance, is pioneering ultra-fine thread-like electrodes implanted by a robotic surgical system designed to record from thousands of neurons. Its ambition is to create a high-bandwidth connection capable of bidirectional communication. Synchron, on the other hand, developed the stentrode, a BCI threaded through blood vessels to reach the brain, offering a less invasive surgical procedure while still achieving impressive signal acquisition for thought control applications. These distinct approaches highlight the diverse pathways researchers are pursuing. Beyond critical therapeutic applications, the true disruptive potential of brain-computer interfaces lies in human augmentation. Imagine not merely restoring lost function, but enhancing existing human capabilities to an unprecedented degree. This could manifest as profound cognitive enhancement, allowing for accelerated learning, vastly improved memory recall, or even the direct download of complex knowledge or skills. The concept of thought control extends far beyond a cursor. It could mean directly operating complex machinery, designing intricate architectures in virtual space with the speed of thought, or navigating digital environments with unprecedented fluidity, bypassing traditional interfaces. The symbiotic relationship between BCIs and artificial intelligence is particularly potent and critical for the future. AI algorithms are crucial for deciphering the incredibly complex, noisy, and individualized signals emanating from the brain, transforming raw neural data into actionable commands and meaningful insights. In turn, BCIs could provide AI with direct, real-time access to human intention and cognitive processes, potentially leading to far more intuitive and deeply personalized AI systems. This profound convergence could unlock entirely new paradigms for human-AI interaction, where our thoughts could directly shape and guide intelligent machines, fostering a coevolution of humanity and artificial intelligence. Despite incredible progress, significant technical hurdles persist, demanding continued innovation. Signal processing remains an immense challenge. The brain's electrical activity is complex and susceptible to interference, requiring ever more sophisticated algorithms to accurately extract meaningful data. Data bandwidth is another critical bottleneck. A truly seamless brain-computer connection would require transmitting vast amounts of information at incredibly high speeds, far exceeding current capabilities. Furthermore, the long-term biocompatibility and stability of implanted devices, ensuring they don't degrade or cause adverse reactions over decades, is paramount for widespread adoption. As we venture deeper into this neural frontier, profound ethical questions emerge, demanding our careful and proactive consideration. Chief among these is privacy. If our thoughts, intentions, and even nascent cognitive processes can be read and decoded by external devices, what happens to the sanctity of our inner world? Who owns this highly intimate neural data? How will it be protected from misuse, hacking, or commercial exploitation by corporations or governments? The very concept of mental privacy, once an unassailable bastion of individual autonomy, could be radically redefined, forcing society to grapple with unprecedented legal and philosophical challenges. The implications for human autonomy and identity are equally complex and deeply unsettling for some. If brain-computer interfaces can influence or subtly alter our cognitive processes, how do we ensure that our decisions and our very sense of self remain truly our own? Could external algorithms, or even other individuals, gain undue influence over our thoughts and actions? As our brains become increasingly intertwined with digital systems, questions of personal identity will inevitably arise. Where does the self end and the machine begin? This blending of biological and artificial raises fundamental questions about consciousness, free will, and what it truly means to be an individual. Beyond the individual, the societal ramifications of widespread BCI adoption demand immediate foresight and careful planning. If cognitive enhancement and human augmentation become broadly available, who will have access to these transformative technologies? The potential for a new, insidious form of digital divide, creating a stark gap between those who can afford neural enhancements and those who cannot, is a serious concern. This could exacerbate existing socioeconomic inequalities, leading to a two-tiered society where an augmented elite possesses inherent advantages in education, employment, and overall capability, challenging the very notion of equal opportunity. Consider the profound and transformative impact on education and the future workforce. If students can download complex subjects or acquire new languages at accelerated rates through direct neural input, traditional learning methodologies could become profoundly altered, if not entirely obsolete. Similarly, professions requiring high-level cognitive skills, creativity, or decision-making could be revolutionized or even rendered unrecognizable, with human-machine collaboration becoming the norm. The nature of work itself might shift dramatically, demanding new skill sets, ethical frameworks, and economic models for a hybridized workforce. Yet, amidst these challenges, the potential for vastly expanded creative expression and deeper human connection is equally profound and inspiring. Imagine artists directly translating their deepest visions and abstract concepts onto digital canvases with unprecedented fidelity and speed, or musicians composing intricate scores merely by thinking them, bypassing the limitations of instruments. Communication itself could transcend traditional language barriers, with thoughts and even nuanced emotions conveyed directly from mind to mind, fostering a new era of empathy, understanding, and collective intelligence. The human experience, rather than being diminished, could be expanded into entirely new dimensions. The advancement of quantum computing could also play a pivotal and accelerating role in the future of brain-computer interfaces. Quantum algorithms, with their ability to process vast amounts of complex data exponentially faster than classical supercomputers, could unlock breakthroughs in neural signal processing that are currently unimaginable. Imagine a quantum-powered BCI capable of instantaneously interpreting the most subtle neural nuances, predicting intentions with incredible accuracy, and providing real-time, high-fidelity decoding of brain activity. This could lead to an even more seamless and intuitive interface, pushing the boundaries of what thought control truly means. The rapid pace of BCI development inevitably outstrips the evolution of current regulatory frameworks and societal norms. Governments, international bodies, and legal systems face the daunting task of establishing comprehensive guidelines for research, development, and responsible deployment, balancing innovation with paramount concerns for safety, privacy, individual autonomy, and ethical considerations. How do we regulate technologies that directly interface with the human mind, potentially altering its function? What standards of informed consent are required for accessing and utilizing neural data? Finding equitable, robust, and forward-looking answers will be crucial. Brain-computer interfaces represent more than just another technological leap. They signal a potential inflection point in human evolution itself. We are moving rapidly towards a future where our biology is no longer the sole determinant of our capabilities. The ability to directly connect our minds to the digital realm, to enhance our senses and intellect, or to overcome severe physical limitations through pure thought, offers a tantalizing and awe-inspiring glimpse into a post-human or transhuman future. This profound and accelerating shift invites us to fundamentally reconsider our very definition of humanity, intelligence, and what the future holds for our species. Ultimately, the impact of brain-computer interfaces will hinge entirely on the choices we, as a society, make today. Will these powerful interfaces empower individuals, granting greater agency, freedom, and access to knowledge, or will they become tools for unprecedented control, surveillance, and societal division? The journey into this uncharted neural territory demands not just scientific ingenuity, but also profound ethical reflection, global collaboration, and an unwavering commitment to ensuring that these incredibly powerful tools serve the betterment of all humanity, preserving our autonomy and fostering a future where technology elevates, rather than diminishes, the essence of the human spirit.